Wait, what? Did you really think all dominant girls are the same? No. No, it's not like that. Look, dominance comes in different forms. So if you're really, really serious about dating one, then you have to understand what are the different kinds. Because this is going to help you figure out what you want and what you need. So you're going to have to pay a lot of attention in this video. Sit down, get comfortable, and let's get into it. First of all, we have the nurturing dominant, or as some other of you call the mommy kind. This is the woman who leads with care. She's firm, yeah, but also she's very invested in your well being, your happiness, and your growth. Think of her as the woman who says, I know what's best for you, and I'm gonna make sure you do it. She's the girlfriend who will plan your meals, make your appointments, or tell you to go to bed on time, and also hold you accountable if you slack off. One of the key qualities on these kind of girls is the ability to provide nurture and support to their partner. She is gonna encourage you and praise you a lot, especially when you do things the right way. So if you are the kind of man that loves encouragement, that loves to be praised, then these are your kind of girls. Let me give you an example. Imagine a guy who keeps putting off the gym. This kind of dominant girlfriend is not gonna get annoyed. She's not gonna yell. She's not gonna be super strict, but she is gonna put all the focus on the reward aspect. She is gonna try to encourage you to go to the gym by giving you rewards and words of encouragement, as opposed to other kind of girls who would focus on the consequences of her being disappointed. So what are the benefits of choosing this kind of girl? First of all, you're gonna feel cared for, guided, and supported. She's gonna make your life smoother because she takes charge of responsibilities, and she's gonna push you to be your best. But there's also some, cons, or there's a negative aspect. Because if you're lazy or you resist responsibility, you might feel smothered, and you could start relying on her too much, which can create an imbalance. So I have some questions for you guys, and I want you to comment down below what are your answers. First of all, my question is, do you like to be praised? Do you like to be encouraged? Do you actually enjoy it when someone helps you organize your life, or do you find it too much? Do you prefer someone who is more strict, or do you prefer someone who is gentle with you? So let's move on to the second type of dominant girl. We have the fiery, passionate dominant girl. This kind of woman is bold, expressive, and even dramatic, but in the best way possible, because she takes control. It really excites her. She likes it, and she thrives on energy and intensity. Think about that girlfriend who argues with you, not because she's mad, well, or not just because she's mad, but because she loves, the back and forth, the fire, the push and pull. She loves it. She's passionate about everything, her work, her hobbies, and yes, about you too. Of course, being in a relationship with this kind of girl is gonna have its pros and cons. Let's start with the benefits. First of all, you're never gonna feel bored. Second, her passion is going to fuel the relationship, with excitement, and everything is going to be unpredictable. You're never going to feel like every day is the same. And third, she'll push you out of your comfort zone for sure. And that's what makes you grow, right? But the cons is that you're going to have drama, a lot of drama. And if you can't handle strong emotions, mood swings, and things being unpredictable, then you might feel overwhelmed. You will feel sometimes like you're walking on eggshells because you're not going to know what it's gonna upset her or make her annoyed. One thing is for sure though, you're gonna get punished and a lot, especially every time you don't do things her way or you annoy her or you upset her. So you're gonna have to work very hard for her to forgive you. But hey, some guys love that. Some guys really enjoy that. So that might be you. Then we have the third type of dominant woman who loves to micromanage every aspect of your life. She's a planner, she's a strategist. So you have to be ready for her to tell you how to do everything. Everything has to be her way. This is the type of woman who thrives on control because she wants results. She wants things done her way, efficiently, and without excuses. So none of your excuses are going to be valid for her. And don't you dare slack because she's going to call you out. She's going to be the one that's going to tell you what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat, what you're going to do with your free time, what job you're going to have, everything. Everything is going to be her decision. Let me give you an example. Imagine that you're trying to buy a car, right? And it doesn't matter to her what model you want, what color, what size of car. No, she is going to tell you what car to get. And because you love her, because you really care about her, you're gonna get exactly the car she wants. Let's talk about the benefits of having a girlfriend like this. First of all, stability. She handles everything, and you don't even have to think because she's gonna make all the decisions for you. She's reliable, and her leadership feels safe because she knows best. You'll accomplish more together because she runs everything with precision. But also, there's some cons of having a girlfriend like this. First of all, there's not going to be a lot of spontaneity. You might feel like you have no say in the relationship, and her way of being can come across as very controlling. But let's be honest, for her, your needs don't matter. It's always going to be first her needs, first, second, third, fourth, and very in the bottom, your needs. You know what I mean? But some men love that. Like we say in Spanish, písame, písame que me gusta. But my question for you is, do you think you can handle a girlfriend like that? Be honest. Comment down below. Other kind of dominant girls are all about freedom, but only for her. Just because she thinks she deserves to have the freedom to go out with whoever she wants, to be with whoever she wants, doesn't mean that you have that freedom. Now, these kind of girls are perfect for a very particular kind of men, ones that are not jealous at all and love their partners so much that they think they deserve all the freedom to live their best life. Let's not forget about those girls that have a queen energy. She sees herself as a queen or a princess, so she expects to be treated like that. She loves it when you call her princess or my queen. And, she thinks that she's just above you. She won't argue, she won't raise her voice, waste her time, or wait. She has very high standards, and you either meet them or you're gone. She's gonna have a more passive approach in the relationship, a passive attitude. She is never gonna be the one doing, the planning or having to book reservations or stuff like that. All that involves work, it's not for her, it's for you to do. That's why she's with you, right? She is going to tell you, I want to go to New York. And she expects you to book the flights, the hotel, and plan the trip. She's going to tell you, I'm in the mood for Chinese food. So she expects you to look for a restaurant, just book the reservations, and pick her up and take her to the place. Being with her, it's gonna be hard work because She has very high standards, so you're gonna have to work every day to meet them and to not disappoint her. And believe me, she gets disappointed very easily, especially when she doesn't get what she wants or when she gets something that she considers less than what she wanted. And you definitely don't want her looking at you all sad and disappointed, right? No, no, you don't. If she tells you she wants a Louis Vuitton handbag or certain holiday that for you might be very expensive, she's not gonna care that it's too much. She wants it, and according to her, whatever she wants, she gets. So my question for you is, would you handle a girl like that? Are you ready to work hard every day to keep your partner happy? The benefit of having a relationship with this kind of girl is that she's going to inspire you a lot. You're going to feel a lot of respect for her. You are going to raise your standards just by being with her because hers are very high. And she's going to bring a lot of stability and confidence to the relationship. But the negative side is that if you're insecure, her high standards are gonna intimidate you and you're gonna feel a lot of pressure, right? She can come across as quite cold if you crave attention and affection as well. Now, I think we should figure out what type of dominant woman might be best for you. I have some questions and I want you to answer honestly, okay? First of all, do you want someone who will take care of you and guide you like a coach? If you answer yes, then you need a nurturing, mommy, dominant girl. If you crave passion, fire, and intensity, even if it's messy, then you want someone who is kind of passionate, dominant, fiery, dominant girl. What about structure? Do you like structure and stability and someone who plans everything? If you answer yes, then you need someone who likes to micromanage you. Do you like pressure? Do you think you can handle high pressure and a partner that is constantly asking for more and more and more? If you answered yes, then the last type of girl that we talked about is your kind. I love that every man is different and they all have different needs and different tastes, preferences. And I love it that my job allows me to interact with different kind of men that like dominant girls. And every guy likes different things. I like that. And sometimes, just because you like a kind of girl doesn't mean that you're not going to like the other kinds of girls. Sometimes you like a girl that embodies the two types of dominance or three types of dominance. So have that in mind. If you figure out that you like, I don't know, the nurturing kind of girl, then I suggest that you are open as well to be in a relationship or at least date other kinds of dominant girls because that's how you're going to discover more about yourself and learn more about what you need and what you like. But anyways, I want to know which kind of girl resonated with you the most. I want to know what you like and what you want. I want to know if you already have a relationship with a dominant girl. And with that said, I want to finish by saying that no matter the type of girl that you like, a dominant woman is always gonna require confidence, honesty, and willingness to let her lead, always in her way. Each type of girl comes with amazing benefits and challenges, and the key is finding what matches with your personality best. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.